what did I say earlier? Top 10, top 5 if I nail it. That still looks possible.
For sure.
Right. I'm just going to chill until quali now. Rest up, and then refocus. $20 cars. Oh, 21. I'm gonna go get myself a drink as well. Back in a sec.
Yep.
I'm back.
Welcome back. 22 now.
Nice. It's funny how the difference between like 19 on the grid and 22 makes a massive difference in my head. Whereas the difference between 22 and 25 feels a bit smaller. I don't know what it is.
It's like it's the same way why items are like 19.99 instead of.
Yeah, it's the 19 to 20. We get to 23? We're on 23 now.
Nice, nice, nice.
I'm going to need to think about tyre pressures, aren't I? Because qualifying's at 8 PM, so it'll be cooler. So I'll probably want higher tyre pressures.
Smart notice.
I might just predict that in advance and change them up by 4 or 5 clicks per tyre.
It was 8 PM in our lobby when it was 24 degree outside.
Okay.
If
I
that
will do 5 clicks then.
is anything that helps.
That is really helpful. because I was trying to guess the temperature change. Yeah, 5 clicks, all tyres. I'll go with that. Obviously, I can always do it, but might just try and get out of the pit lane early.
Exactly.
Decent way up the pit lane. If I'm ready to go, I can just go. Hopefully get clear track, rather than having to play the game of everybody's slowing down.
I'm just hoping that we've got like some back markers next to us in the pits. Because in that case, when we are going to make our stop and we have a similar plan to the cars around us, then you don't have to guess really where you have to.
Endurance racing, who knows who you're pitting around? Like, you're not necessarily pitting around the ones you're racing for position, you're pitting around someone you're a lap apart from, or... It's alright, we're a decent way up the pit lane. Silverstone's a nice wide pit lane, so you can sort of see the box from a way out.
Yeah, that's true.
Might just do one more lap round for one more pit entry.
That's how when I was doing the 24-hour of Nordschleife, I think like a month ago, there was that rule where you had to be in your pit slot before the free practice ended.
Okay.
And they mentioned that in the debrief we had like 30 minutes before the lobby started, and then the guy doing the quali was the one in the debriefing and no one else from our team, so he was the one responsible for giving us the information.
Yeah.
And then he was the one continuing on in the free practice, finishing off his lap. And then we got a drive-through penalty for it, for not being in the box in time, which absolutely destroyed our first stint.
Yeah.
But luckily we don't have that rule in here.
No. Jump back to the pits. There's nothing like that.
Also, the lap time is a lot shorter, so we've got a bit more margin.
Yeah.
We've got 2 cars now who will bridge the gap between us and the BMW in P8. Car behind you is now on 710, so there's well 3 tenths basically gap between you and him, and then the other one is on basically.
Yeah, there will be some more competition. But I would have been absolutely shocked if those gaps remained, but it was still comforting that it was taking people more efforts to get to that point.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's still a 3/10 gap. So.
Also, yeah.
Yeah, I think it just has to be slightly conservative here, because if you're aggressive to the line, you basically just hit the outside wall, and you can't turn as much. You can't be aggressive to the line without, crashing into the outside wall or spinning. So it's just one of those.
I'm definitely
I think
not
I'm
on the
happy
limit.
with that.
I'm definitely not on the limit going into the pits. I mean, usually I'm not.
You gain so little.
Yeah, exactly. It's not going to be like placing your car a little bit too much in front when you have to stop for the box is costing you more time than you actually gain from taking the little risk. So.
Oh yeah, exactly. Two BOA esports teams, exclusive esports, and 2 slow racing team. They're the 3 that I'm not competing with currently. 4, sorry. Yeah. No, not competing with, but I can't get close to a 58 flat. That's for sure.
It's alien territory.
Yeah. Say, in my mind, after earlier, 58.5 is possible. But that's about where I'd place my own personal limit. Which is not too bad.
It's also the fact that we don't really have a quali setup.
I have gone back to the setup we had before and just dropped the front anti-roll bar again, and honestly,
okay.
it feels all right. So it's not literally the race setup because we've focused on some tyre saving, and very rarely do I run a different setup in quali to the race. But here I have just gone back to what was slightly quicker out the box, but slightly worse on the tyres. But that doesn't matter for quali.
For me, it's also not worth the time and energy to really create something, especially for
no, exactly.
quali.
Like that's the thing here. I didn't really create it. I just went back to what we had before, pretty much, rather than having to go right now. I need a quali setup. It was what we had before was quite quick out the blocks, but now we've slowed it down slightly, but improved the tyre wear. I was like, well, for quali, I will go back.
Yeah, fair play.
Yeah, pretty happy.
If you like qualify here,
just do not let me forget to load the race setup.
I will remind you.
Because so often I don't load a separate race setup because, like I say, I run the race setup in quali and I just change the brakes and the fuel manually. But here, because I always have that panic of like I'm going to delete the setup rather than saving it, rather than loading it, and just like so I'm like, I've got the setup now. All I need to do is drive.
Good luck.
Thank you. Third car out.
Nice.
He made it a long way. Probably didn't change tyre pressures.
Could have been us. Could still be
Could have
us.
been.
What's the track temperature?
It's 24.
Yes, that was exactly what it was when.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 0.5 in each, I think, is about right. If not, I'll just do it on the second. I'm just going to stick with it for this, whatever.
So the car in front is the car that was at the beginning the gap 2. So the one a second off. Well, never mind.
Okay, he's not in front of me anymore.
Nice.
Zero traffic. Hopefully the one behind me is sensible and makes a bit of a gap at the end, but I can just do my thing now.
Car behind you also wasn't anywhere close to
your
time,
I'm not letting him through regardless.
Yeah. no, fair. But
I've
also
literally got a clear track.
Yeah, but you are not going to feel any pressure if everything goes to plan.
I'm not worried about that. That's his problem, not mine, even if it was, because there's no need to let him through.
He's already slowing down, so...
Yeah.
Once again, good luck.
Thank you. Anchor lap, because the tyres are not right there. No need to over push this one. Let's just get started. horrendous. How many mistakes at the start of the lap?
I think basically every corner.
Yep. And a straight. Just dipping the wheels on the grass. Still not great. definitely tougher through there than I was finding it earlier, whether it's the temperatures or...
It also didn't help that he was getting close in front of you.
Nah, it's nothing to do with him. Been struggling the whole time. Right, go again. It's quite a lot to find if I want to gain any more positions, though.
It's
quite a need
gap.
half a second. I don't think I can do that.
I
think it's a case of defending where I'm at now.
I fully agree.
Yeah, that's. Guy behind followed me out the pits, right?
Yes. He was the one also behind you on your first stint.
Yeah, okay. I can still do Chapel better, and I can definitely do like the sort of this section up here a bit better.
Yeah. Especially the turn you're coming up to now.
This one actually I survived. The car slid, but I don't think I lost a lot of time. It was the next left.
No, you didn't, but I saw on the last lap, by keeping it closer there, you gained like a 10th. And then you were also about to line yourself up better for the exit coming onto this section, but then you outbroke yourself.
Yeah. Cold tyres, that.
That's the first lap.
Yeah.
Oh, can't park there, sir.
Just get Chapel right, just for confidence sake. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. Apparently you don't want to touch the green there, which makes you slower.
Yeah, I've done many laps through there and not found that, so...
Fair play. We did exactly the same time as the car behind us.
Okay.
And there's 27 thousandths of a second between us and P10. So
there you go.
Two people.
There's more to
close.
find. I've got 15 minutes. I've got basically 2 runs.
Yeah.
Because this first lap isn't a run, and I'm only 2/10 down. I know I extended turn 1, but it wasn't even quicker than I've done before. So.
And we've got 1.5 tenths to P8 and 3 to P7. So I think 3 tenths is in there, but that's probably
310's
the limit.
maybe just, but
Yeah.
that is right on the limit. 1.5 definitely.
I'm going to shut up.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, too early, too early. Taking an early apex, and it's not an early apex corner. P8's going to improve as well. I know they're going to be quicker. He's the guy I expect to be on pole, really.
Oh yeah, it's the 787. That one is
Yeah.
vaulting us to death. Car in front is in P18. I don't know how much you want to take that into consideration when leaving a gap, but just put it out there.
Thank you, yeah.
Yeah, good decision, I think.
Yeah. I wasn't close enough, he wasn't going to let me through, I had gap behind. Shouldn't have affected the tyres too badly. Alright, let's get cops right. I mean, it's better than before, but... just not confident through there. Far too early. Was not expecting that. I was busy going to set up a wide line myself. That's a shame.
Well, what a lap. Holy
Lost a
damn.
10th at the end.
Yeah, I saw, but Jesus.
Saw my delta and got spooked.
I was already afraid that was going to happen, but oh my days, what an improvement.
Yeah. Oh, right. Oh my god, so close to P4. That's really... Well, I've got another run. Got another run. Don't lament it yet. Let's try and improve. Did not think that was in there, but I think the track may be a bit quicker when you get it right. Like the feeling of grip is worse, but if I can hold on to it, I think it is slightly quicker. Because I absolutely did not think I'd be getting that lap time based on earlier.
No, same. I was surprised to see you almost 7/10 up at some point. I was like, what is going to happen?
I mean, honestly, again, through the F1 turn 3, like, it was not comfortable. I was slid all the way through and was just like, right, hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh, it's so close. Oh, man. Half a tenth away from P4, and I'm in P7.
Yeah,
Go again.
Insane.
Got 3 laps at it, basically. Oh no, maybe just about have the full stint, actually. Should cross the line right at the right point. Yeah, I should get all 4 flying laps.
That's good.
No, this one won't be anything. It's just not possible.
Yeah, you proved it. I already believed you.
Yeah. Like, I wasn't even stupidly aggressive there, it's just the tyres are not ready. At least it's only P1 in front of me and then a decent gap as well. Because there was someone else, but they've pulled out the way.
Yeah, it was P6. So it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, there's someone in front of them as well.
Yeah.
That was only... Oh, that's too deep. Follow the Mustang. Damn it.
Such a shame.
I don't even know what I did there.
Yeah, I think you hit the bump.
Hmm.
Which is there on the outside because I saw the car a little lifting.
Oh. One more effort. Yeah, it's going to be tough.
No problem.
No, no, no. Fuck's sake.
Oi, oi, oi.
There's time to be found there as well, and
Yeah, that was the section I was like,
I
oh,
wasn't trying. Yeah.
he's already equal. I think, oh, this is it.
Sorry, that's poor.
No problem at all.
I should have improved there.
No worries. It's a shame because if you only improved by a tenth, we would have gained like 6 positions. But probably the same for those guys. So
I
nothing
think the
to worry
tires
about
are
at all.
dying as well.
No worries. Already very impressive.
It's a long race. It's a long race.
And now at least we are not in the position like we talked about before, where we have to lose a little bit at the start of the race because we focus more on the end.
Yeah, I shouldn't be swamped from behind now. I think that is probably a sort of pretty fair position.
Yeah.
Just got to get through the start of the race. Yeah, just frustrating to know there's more on the table, because I was not expecting to do a 58.3 and feel like there was more on the table. But I guess that's what happens when there's a load more cars.
Make sure to load the setup.
Yeah, thank you.
No worries.
Oh, it's only 2 minutes. Okay.
So,
right, race. Starting with 100 litres.
Yeah.
Pads 2.
Yep.
Going to put 95 litres in as the base to add at each stop.
Yeah. Good one.
Pads 2 going on at each stop. Strategy 1 is my pressures. Strategy 2 is Slick's. Strategy 3 is yours.
Okay.
Everything else should be as expected.
Yeah, I'm following your stream. I see nothing weird.
I'm starting at 28.35, so my pressures should be right for this. Yeah, looks good to me.
All good. Yeah. Again, the same question as previously asked. What do you want in case of an incident in front of you? Where you need to go, or where the incident happens?
Where I need to go. So just sort of stay left or stay right.
Okay. Copy that.
Just I trust your judgment on that, because otherwise it's too complex trying to work out, because you can see what the car's doing and potentially if they're about to pivot back across, whereas if you just say incident on the right, then I don't know.
Yeah, I fully agree.
But in general, just a heads up that something has happened, and honestly that just your voice will tell me in lap 1. Like, don't speak unless it's you've spotted an instant ahead, and then as soon as I hear your voice I'll just be hyper. Obviously I will be anyway, but right, definitely got the fuel in the car. Dry tyres, pads 2. Fresh tyre set.
Yeah, I've got some people who prefer to be told where the incident happens and then judge by themselves, but also for me, I like to know where I need to go. That's much easier. Like you said, you can see the cars where they are going.
So
if they are lifting off the brake, yes or no,
there might be multiple cars involved. There might be one on the right, one on the left, but if it's a crazy incident, you won't have time, and I just have to rely on my instincts once I see it. But there's a chance that you can see what's likely to happen ahead of me, and if staying on the right looks like the safer option, just say that.
Yeah.
And then I can work it out from there. I'm not just going to blindly listen to you and see a car in front of me and drive into it, but gives me the best chance with that. Obviously, there's like 2-3 cars in front of me I can see, but we'll see. Silverstone's a bit of a tricky one at turn 1 a lot of the time.
It is.
And I'm on the inside, which is not ideal. I'd rather be on the outside. Always like having somewhere to escape to.
Maybe after the start it turns into the outside and you see an opportunity there, you never know.
I don't know. I think it's safer just to hold rather than cutting across. It's just a case of keep our heads, don't worry too much about the pace at the start of stints. At least we'll see what other people seem to be doing through this one, but I imagine we'll come good later in the stints. Especially in the first stint, if that happens, then I'll gain a lot, because they won't be able to use the fresh tyres as much in the pack.
And also we've got a couple of Mustangs in front of us who are usually not that great towards the end of the stint, so
yeah,
it could also play a good part.
Long race, survival, and then just bed in.
Exactly. If we're meant to, or if we can avoid a start like we had up around Paul Ricard, then it's okay.
Although if it's similar to that, I can't avoid it.
No, true. I just wanted to say, if it happens the same, it's probably not our fault.
Turn 1's the bit where it's like, just so at the whim and other people. That can be partially your fault, but also just very difficult. But hopefully people are sensible.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Green light, go, go, go.
Good save.
Thank you.
Clear.
Oh, sorry, that was a bit hairy.
No worries. There also wasn't really a lot for me to say there. I was just praying.
No. I was sort of forced to go around the Mustang because the other option was lift off, but then it was always putting me in a horrible position.
Yeah, it didn't help because there was another car
someone
coming
on
down
his
the
other
inside.
side.
Yeah, so you were free wide.
I was aware,
and I was like,
and that's why I tried to back off, but then you've got cars coming in behind you. We're having none of that, thank you. Moving under braking.
Pretty nice. It's another one. Clear.
I'm alive.
Still there. Clear.
Thank you.
Nice. Much more comfortable through there, thank you very much.
Yeah, I think I was just watching the car in front the previous lap and don't know. Mate, our race, lads.
The yellow Mustang is on the limit.
Yeah. Just trying to be relatively cautious at this point rather than
Yeah, you've got
sending
like,
any risky moves. There's a pack of like 6,
yes,
so it's not like...
Exactly 6 who
Not
are
like
like
I'm going
battling all over the
Yeah.
place.
I'm not about to get to the front of it in 3 laps, and if I start pushing the one in front of me, it just makes everything slower. Just try and save tyres a bit.
They are also battling behind you, so you're not even losing any time to the car
No,
behind.
exactly. I can just sit here and conserve. Just need to not do the thing where I'd like get myself in a rhythm of a slow pace, and then they start to speed up and I can't go with them. But yeah, just being able to not push through these corners will be helpful for the tyres.
Exactly, so we're going to benefit
so nowhere to go. Oh. Had the Beamer come from behind. Obviously made a move and then caught this slow lot in no time. Wasn't expecting to see a car in my mirror.
It's on the inside.
Not even mad. He can join the crazy sprint race style. I'm just gonna keep doing me. Only got 1 second of damage on lap 1, so... Even the leader hasn't pulled away.
And I have to say, it's very, very interesting to watch.
Yeah.
You're doing brilliant camera work.
Who knew? Fixed dash cam is the best TV camera going.
Ooh. Oh, that's one less.
Yep. Not too bothered with this Beamer. I think they're going to be aggressive, and
yeah,
pace seems alright as well compared to the pack in front, although the pack is splitting now, so...
Yeah, the BMW can't follow your pace behind.
Yeah.
It's purely because you have to slow down once in a while because they are battling in
Yeah,
front. That's
which I
why
think
he's
will-
able to keep up, which is slowly starting to.
Yeah, it's opening up a little bit. Repeat move. Just not in a position to take advantage of that one. Just costing us time, guys. You're just costing us time.
Yeah.
What are you doing? It's an endurance race. Weaving down a straight.
There is going to be a point where the BMW is once again going to be too aggressive and then hit the Mustang if it continues on like this.
Yeah.
Just feel it coming.
Mustang's struggling already.
Yeah.
Right, it has opened up now. Could do with clearing this.
Clear? Not anymore.
Get done.
Yeah, defend the
He's
inside.
going to Mustang
because-
me. Yeah, thanks for the bump draft. Absolutely ridiculous, mate. 8-hour race. Ridiculously aggressive. I made a solid move on him. He went for a lunge back. I did a cut back on him. He's then bump drafted me because I've defended the inside. Should have been more like proper in defence on that slow left-hander, but I wasn't expecting it. Expecting him to have brain cells.
After what I saw, I sort of expected it, to be honest. But he's anything but taking care of his tires at this point.
Oh, he's
knowing that he's in a
absolutely,
Mustang.
he's dead already.
Yes, so
The amount of time we've conceded to P10 now. Yeah, hi mate.
thank you.
Now I'm
very
done with
much.
you. Absolutely just desperate, I can't lose a position mentality.
Yeah, with
I was on the
7 hours.
outside of him, and he still desperately tried to outbrake me.
In that
All he
corner.
needed to do was keep the line, and I wouldn't have been able to do anything.
If he just put on the brake exactly at the same point where you were doing it, or where you just normally do it, then you would have had no opportunity to get past him.
He just gave me that position in the end.
But he must think there's only 4 more minutes left in this race instead of the 7.
I think he thinks there's 11 minutes left. Oh, right. Oh, I'm sweating now.
Yeah, I can understand that. Lap time of the BMW in front was a 2-minute 0.7.
Okay, it's the first time I've even been able to think about lap times.
Exactly, so that's why I now said it. I will also keep an eye out for the gap to P10, just to have an understanding if we are getting any closer to the cars in front. P10 has a little bit of a gap, but then there is a group of cars from P9 until P3.
Okay, lovely.
So still a lot to play for. Well, obviously, but also because of that scenario.
I was ready to throw the towel in, mate.
Yeah, sort of. P12. We lost too much time here at the Mustang. We give up.
I hope he's watching me pull over a second in a lap time and thinking, yeah, I shouldn't have fought it that hard.
Yeah. He's probably he thought already the same about the other 3 cars he let pass.
Yeah, true.
Incredible. Sometimes the mindset of these people is on another planet.
Like, anyone's allowed to fight for their position, like, but it's an 8-hour race and you've cost yourself a ton of time against one car.
Yeah, it's not even the time they lost because of battling, but also for the long term, how much they hurt the tires.
Yeah.
Because they will get the hammer in a couple of laps if they have not already got it.
Yeah.
Half a second quicker compared to both of the cars in front.
Lovely. And then, at least if the tyres don't disappear from me, that was a comfortable pace. I wasn't trying to push, I was just doing race pace there.
That's very positive. P10 pretty much caught up now to the cars in front. He was full tenths quicker than the group in front, so you were basically a second quicker than the cars in that group.
Lovely. Let's get back to that pack and rejoin the race.
Exactly. Massive battles now in front, in that group.
Good. You know when I said I can replicate that pace? How do you like that?
Oh, there we go.
Couple of hundredths different.
Yeah, you were almost 3 seconds quicker than the group.
Wow, they are battling then.
Yeah, but they split up, so it's now P1 is driving alone, P2 as well, and then you've got 3, 4, 5 in the group, and then 6 until P10.
Okay.
So something has happened there.
Yeah, I can see that big group now.
Yeah. Gained another second to the group.
Lovely. Unless he makes a mistake, I'm likely at the mercy of the pace of this BMW though.
Yeah, I just wanted to say I don't know how much you want to get past, as he will he will
he's
cut
not
you
been
back
that
up when
slow.
you're
Yeah.
no, exactly, and he will get to you probably 1 or 2 laps after you caught up to the group. So
I'd rather just let him feel comfortable and not attack him, rather than cost us both time here.
yeah, you're pulling away massively from the cars behind,
Yeah.
so there's no need to.
Big gap behind still allows me to just keep conserving the tyres for now.
Exactly, and you're getting closer
Rather
to
than
the
risk
group in
anything
front,
sending
so
a move.
yeah, it's only going
He's
to be
gaining
more.
on them as well, so
Exactly. So it's only going to get better for us towards the end of
if
the
I
race.
attack him and he defends strongly, then we just both lose.
I wish at this point it was like real life, where you can just walk towards the pit box of the BMW and you say no need to worry, just get to the group in front.
I think I can do it with my driving enough to show him that I'm not like trying to push him. The fact I was right behind him going into that corner and like halfway through the lap and just lifted off rather than like pointing my nose up the inside. Crikey, a gap behind's ridiculous.
Yeah. You gained around half a second to the group in front, and you gained 8 tenths to the cars behind.
Right now the cars behind are just not even on my radar.
Nah.
Just forgotten about them. It's just, I mean, it's nice to have the buffer, but 8, 9, 10 seconds is all much of a muchness.
there's ever a moment to go to the toilet, it's now.
Go for it.
Back.
And we've almost arrived.
Perfect.
I really hope they've just absolutely killed their tyres as well in all this, and they'll make a mistake, we'll go past and pull gaps on them as well.
It would be really nice. Well, we've got at least 2 Mustangs in that group.
And it's only halfway through the stint.
Oh, it's 3 even. 3 Mustangs in front of you. It's positive. And then you're also quicker than the BMW in front of you, so...
Yeah. More likely to look for an opportunity now if he does make a half mistake, because we're close. Don't think he will, he's been driving pretty consistently, just fraction slower than my pace, I think.
Yeah, I think you realize you're not going to attack.
Yeah.
One lap where it was a little bit iffy, but apart from that, it's just keep.
Yeah, the first lap I caught, he was a little bit like, oh, and then when I made it clear, he's just carried on. Is it up to P3 before the massive gap then? Is it P1 and 2 escaped, or just P1?
U1 definitely escaped. P3 is getting closer again to P2,
okay,
and
so,
he is sort of bringing everyone along.
Sort of surprised, because the amount of time that, like, so many have lost battling, have they really, has like P2 been... They've not been battling, surely, because you said they were away, so they're just struggling for pace.
Yeah, they were struggling for pace. And then suddenly it broke up between like P5 and P6, and that's where, like...
And then this lot have come back.
Where we gained a lot of time to these guys in front. But now
everyone's just driving in line again.
Yeah, exactly, because P6 is now closing the gap to P5, and he is now closing towards the group, which is closing towards P2. Because just to give you an idea, P2 is now through cops.
Yeah.
That's where P2 is driving, so it's only a
such
straight.
A nothing gap.
Yeah, it's a straight with 10 cars in between. That's crazy. Nothing to worry about for now, but just a heads up. The Lexus that got taken out by the BMW in front of you is now behind you. And he was 3/10 quicker on the last lap, so not even massive. P7 is slowly but surely losing pace. P8 caught up, and they are really close.
If I get a better run, just there's nowhere quite. Although if I get a good run out of Stowe, he's not great on the brakes into the next one.
Opportunity, I agree.
I've got the crap run out of Stowe.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's more if I get an opportunity. Otherwise, all the tyre savings kind of for nothing.
Yeah.
The only other option is I just sit here, and in this first stint, if people pit on the hour mark, I extend a bit. If there's clear track and my tyres still feel good.
And if you have the fuel.
And then we get an offset. But we'll see how it goes.
Well, we've got an
Yeah.
answer.
Goes like that. Start making other plans. And yeah, he just went wide. It actually worked out because sometimes you just can't carry the momentum, otherwise you hit them. But just about. And he was sensible and backed out into the corner.
Yeah.
Which we like.
Such a tricky corner as well to get on the
Yeah.
grass. It could. Sometimes it throws you off completely. Sometimes it's like okay, I just.
Yeah. Yeah, he did well to hold on to it, but he wasn't going to be silly into the next right-hander after that.
Yeah. So I don't want to jump to conclusions too quick, but the guy who was running in P2 now dropped down to P4, which is a Ferrari as well. So it could be that they decided to go with like our sort of first or second setup, where they just accept the fact that they lose lap time towards the end of the stint, because they really are dropping off.
Yeah. Tell you what, it's been quite a busy stint to end up exactly where I started again now. Yeah, not too bad. It's all very close, to be honest. With P11, it's where I qualified. I could have done a bit better in quali, but it was also incredibly close. dropped like 3 positions on lap 1 with just 3 wide and tiny bits of door-to-door contact. And then it's been a lot of just sitting in behind big groups of cars trying to tyre save a bit. So I feel like I'm in decent shape with 20 minutes left on my stint. But it's just tough to actually pick cars off in this. But pace is good. Thomas will tell you the gap from us to like P2.
The gap, well, first of all in quali, if Sneaky gained like a 10, if he would have jumped 6 or 7 positions, just to give you an idea of how close it was. And it's safe to say that he definitely could have gained that 10th.
Yeah, I think in the end a 10th was only like 3 positions, but
yeah,
or maybe 4.
But now we are in P11 and we are just about to come across the start-finish straight for the F1, and P2 is in turn 3 for F1.
Yeah.
Yes. Still there. Still there. Clear.
Whee, just about.
Nice, really
Thank
nice. Apart from the skill, I think that also was the prime example of the benefit we took from just staying behind in the group at the beginning of the race, because the grip you had left compared to him through Stowe, that exit, blah.
I think he went slightly deep into Stowe. Yeah, still. Right, having not even thought about it for 40 minutes, I've got you selected, Thomas, with your default tyres. If you want any changes to that, let me know.
Double check.
And I'll work out the fuel a bit later, because...
Yep, no worries.
And then, like I say, that sort of idea of the fact of being able to look after my tyres, if we are in a point where people pit on the hour, I could extend if we all think that would serve any benefit to having offset tyres and making use of this, but equally, if my tyres start to go, then I can abandon that. We're probably not going to stretch an entire pit stop out.
No.
It would just be a case of having had the chance to do a load of tyre saving earlier, could make this one an hour and 5, and then... But equally, it might just be stick to plan.
Exactly.
Don't want to get undercut too much either, because it is still close.
Yeah, good point.
And although my tyres aren't that gone, like, people would still undercut if they pit early. So maybe if people don't pit on the hour and we do, we can
overcut them.
Do the opposite.
Undercut, yeah. Overcut.
If they're trying to do 7 stints or something.
Could very well be.
I knew my tyres were in good shape, I wasn't expecting that pace.
Yeah, the yellow Mustang.
Not just the tyre wear though, the balance of the car still feels really good.
It's a positive. The yellow Mustang in front of you is just really starting to struggle now. He's doing everything he can to defend from the car behind.
Yeah. What's the pace of like P1 and P2 at this point?
I will have a look.
Just for interest's sake.
Did a 2 minutes 0.3. P2 and P3 did a 2 minutes 0.1.
Okay. It's just crazy close to the pace.
It is.
Last was a 2 minute flat .6, one before was 2 minute flat .3. Which was my quickest lap, I think, or at least very close to it.
Oh, it was your quickest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at this stage it could be more beneficial to stop at the hour mark if they don't.
If they don't, yeah. Just try and undercut this slot, but... I was ready for the T-bone there.
Yeah.
So there's too many Beamers with like the same livery in this league.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the Beamer I was following earlier, but it's also definitely not.
No, no, I can confirm, but I know what you're talking about.
Very similar, like blue, purpley, starry sort of livery on the back. Not starry, but just like. Oh dear. Phew.
Good save.
I just went completely safe on that one. Proper, just loss of downforce in the dirty air. And it's nice to know that it'll probably cost me almost nothing. It was a bit hairy.
It was.
I had visions. I didn't want to overcorrect. I had visions of me like overcorrecting, just pinging towards the wall. Nah. Just had to lift.
Yeah. You can get him on a braking.
Not an easy corner to get someone under braking. He's in.
Nice.
I think he was badly struggling on the tyres.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that mistake.
No problem. For the tires, you can leave them how it is.
Cool. Fuel-wise, I would have started the race because I had 100 in the tank, but would have used 2 to 3 on the formation lap. Got another 3 laps.
Okay.
If I do this and 3 more, that'll be give or take the hour.
Yep.
And that'll use another, what, 10, 11 litres. So that'll put me down to 6. Which means an hour is using 92-ish. So if I give you 95 on exit.
Yeah.
They're not. Well, you can always change them manually, but they're not too far off Thomas's. I don't. Yeah. What's the temp in there? Okay. It's slightly called a track temp.
People behind are also starting to box.
Okay, I think we just stick to the plan.
Yep.
I'm hoping it's as much the setup as the battling that's caused us to have better tyres at the end of the stint. And this might be a repeat feature through the race.
I'm hoping as well. We probably know after my stint if it's the case.
Yeah. I might pit the opposite of the two in front next lap, so if they don't, I'll box. If they do, or if one of them does, I'll do one more. Or I might just do the 2 laps. It's not complicate it and cause myself an issue. Might get the yellow Mustang on this lap. Those are back markers. I was like, oh my god, look at all the cars in front. But yeah, there's back markers in there now.
Yeah.
Yellow sector 2.
It's clear already.
Oh. That's a bit cheeky. He's done that deliberately to push me into the back marker. Should have pitted. I thought about it as I was going through Brooklands to be like, are you ready? And then I was like,
I wanted to post it as well, but I didn't want to interrupt your flow.
Boxing this lap though.
Copy that. I'm ready. Thank you very much.
Very cautious.
Nothing to worry about. Really good first stint, well done.
Thank you. That was a lot going on. Well, straight up. I did the little stop-start, but it went straight up. Cool, yeah, you should have 97 or 98 litres on exit.
All good.
1 second of damage fixed. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go.
Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
As usual, the heart attack when it jumps into another car. One car on exit, full position, should be clear. Settle in, don't overdo it on the tyres early.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I don't know whether I suddenly was coming in like
Nice,
speed.
yeah, he just had tyre temps, yeah, well done, just well watched. By the time I'd registered it, you'd already worked it out. P13 after stopping, there may be some yet to stop still, I think. Oh yeah, quite a few to stop, so we'll see where we end up. But as I ease it in, and I think just trying to manage a consistent pace with the way this is going with tyre wear.
Yeah.
There's back marker just in front now. So hopefully I'll let you go as well here. Big overspeed. A little bit. It's on TC6, just so you're
Yeah. Look at that. People doing a double stint already, apparently.
Possibly. I've not focused on names, to be honest.
Car behind is the yellow Mustang with the same driver.
Oh, because its driver swap is mandatory, is it? That way they've still got one mandatory stop left. Oh no, the one behind doesn't. Ignore me. Yeah, I mean, some people like doing it that way, don't they? I had one guy was potentially doing 7 hours of this solo. No, every driver must be in the car once, otherwise the game gives a penalty based on the max driving time. Yeah, it's something you can't turn off. If you have a max driving time per driver, which hasn't worked here anyway because we've got 12 hours each and there's 3 of us for an 8-hour race. I'm like, I don't really get it, but anyway. Very nice start. It was just mandatory pit stop with refuel, right? It wasn't mandatory driver change, so I think the top 9 are yet to pit. Which means we may well come out of this in the top 10. And find where the... Where's the yellow Mustang? Oh dear. Couple more cars in the pits now. Yeah, I think there may be a bunch of teams trying to do this in 7 stints because they've pushed it all the way on the stint timer.
Okay.
But I think they will lose out in terms of overall pace. Yeah, be aware on this lap you probably have someone close to you on pit exit, potentially for position.
Copy.
All clear. So it's in P7. So yeah. That's the pace difference on the crash tyres. Good stuff. P8 even, I haven't updated.
Slow car ahead.
Yeah. They are on the right hand side. Big damage, still clear. They're on the right, just rejoining now. That's the car in front of you. I think they've got heavy damage, so watch out. Potentially, I could be wrong. Not sure. I joined them late, but they seem in control now. Yeah, I take it back. I joined them in the wall and they looked to be struggling, but maybe they were just being careful on the rejoin.
Slow car.
Just back marker and 3 in front of you. 2 in front now. Watch out, watch out. Oh, great, well done.
Wait.
Yeah, not just now. I'll let you know. Like it's 1 in front and 1 behind at the moment, so it's just concentration. Tight. Okay. I can probably find it somewhere on my stream if you give me a sec. As it stands, Slick, you've got 23.5, 25.0, 23.9 and 25.0. Good stuff, Thomas.
Thank you.
Do not trust this Mustang.
It's breaking my balls at this moment.
Yeah.
Every time, every braking point is getting so close, I can only see the front of the Mustang.
Yes. Trying to keep focused, but also just be aware.
Yeah.
Ready to let off the brakes a little if you need to.
Not helping that the Lexus in a straight line is quicker and in slipstream now to BMW. Like I'm closing in Maggots and Beckett's and then I can't do anything.
Yeah. We've got a Ferrari with max wing against Mustangs and Lexuses. All clear.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, thanks.
Tiny overlap. It's got an overlap.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, oi, oi, oi.
Right, head on, just all clear to leave.
Yeah, there's a car
One
on the
more.
inside.
Yeah, rejoin, just don't go to the apex, not all the way to the apex. Right, head on, just... I think that was just a racing incident in the end, like, he didn't keep as tight as he maybe could have, considering you were on the outside, but you did still turn in to where he was.
Yeah, I had to steer at some point.
Yeah, no, I know.
Well, I'm definitely not blaming him, but there wasn't really anything I could do there, because otherwise the exit, the outside was coming too close, and then I was on the grass, which I still was.
It's not going side by side really, and he forced that, but head on.
I don't know, yeah, that's the problem. I don't know why he forced it, because...
Sorry mate, not much time lost, no damage. Car's still facing forwards. Just join back up to this pack. Do the same as I did in the first stint. If you are quicker, just hold on to the tyres, and later on, hopefully you'll get an opportunity. Don't know what the slow car ahead was for. All looks clear. I really don't think you've lost much in the end, because that Mustang was going to be aggressive, and I think the best solution was just going to be let him go through and be aggressive to someone else. You've got the 993 Lexus that was the one coming back through from earlier. They've got really good pace. They were catching me at the end of the first stint. So it's only this BMW that you've dropped behind. Other than that, the ones you were tucked in behind are still right there. So. Not sure if anything affected them, but P4 just did a 2020. Possibly some back markers. But 27.31, and will only drop from here. It's 5:30 now in game. Gap from you to P4, Thomas, is around 12 seconds. So.
Okay.
Everyone just clearing the Lamborghini back marker, so 2 in front of you now. So P23.
Repeat.
They're really kind with the others, so hopefully they'll be as kind again. Or not.
Fucking hell.
Well watched. Back on it. You've got the pace, you can cruise back up. There's more back markers again, so there's 3 in a row all fighting for position in front of P6, in front of the Lexus, so just be aware.
Copy.
Yeah, that Lambo should have done what you did and just stayed off track.
Yeah. What's the point being in P23 to rejoin that quickly?
Again, 2 in front is a back marker now. No flash. Come on.
He's doing the blinker, but then do it on the other side to fucking track it.
I know. All good, well managed. Head on, mate, head on. You're still, the cars in front are still right there. Two more back markers still at the head of this pack in front of P6. I don't think they're making life easy. the two in front of the BMW, both back markers battling for position. They are side by side as well. That white Beamer and the Lexus, both back markers. Got the run though.
I believe the Lexus in front is the Lexus that was... Oh no, never mind.
No, that's teammates. Similar. Same car, similar numbers.
Would have been nice if you could just piss off.
Yeah.
What a place.
Hold on. Yeah, well, you're through. Focus up again. That's still the pack right there in front of you all the way up to P6, I believe.
Copy.
P5 even. We've caught P5.
Okay, nice.
The positions thing is all a bit confused at the moment. Pretty sure. Oh no, it's 3 seconds from P5 to P6, but then it's all one pack.
Still 3 seconds.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's close, but what I mean is this, like, the cars you can see in front of you, that goes to P6.
Yeah, copy.
And there's no more back markers in amongst this just at the moment.
Tires and balance of the car still feels very good, so
Good.
that's positive.
Just be careful. Crash, crash, crash.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry, that was the best I could
worries.
do.
No, I saw it.
I saw the
happening from
slow
the left-hand
car.
side of the
Yeah.
car, and then you were shouting. So I was like, okay, this is serious.
Yeah.
I saw a little bit too much dust on the left-hand side. I was like, this is not cutting what it normally gives.
No, I saw the slow car. I was trying to oh, big wide moment for the Lexus. Yeah, I saw the slow car. Then before I could even like get to a car further forward to see what was happening, I saw the T-bone incoming and was just like, oh, this is going to be a stationary car on the racing line in a minute. So Lexus has rejoined behind you. That's the quick Lexus, but they will have some damage off that.
Yeah, I wanted to say.
It won't be a small collision, that was reasonable contact. don't know whether it's in any way related to that incident or not, but the P8 Lexus also seems to be struggling quite a bit now. They were the car in P6, I'd say out of everyone, they're the ones that seem to be struggling with the tyres more.
Yeah, you had the contact, right, in Stowe?
That map? Or
The
before?
Lexus, I think, had the contact in Stowe
I don't.
on this lap. So
He didn't have contact, he just ran wide, I think.
Ah, okay.
P4 has done another 202 flat, so I think that is that driver's pace. P5 2-minute flat 0.8. I know you're not really in much clear air, but just to reassure you when you are, your pace is up there with everyone other than the top 3, I think, at this point.
That's good.
Second and third are 2-minute 0.2, 2-minute 0.3. First is kind of irrelevant at this point.
Okay.
It's one way to let traffic through.
Well,
Literally just
it's the
parked
best one
it.
so far.
Yeah, well, I mean, at that point, just don't bother racing. Like, whatever the damage, the Lexus behind you still obviously doesn't have terrible pace. So. You got about 25 minutes till your stint, Slick. It's up to you when you want to join. I'm happy to stay as long as you want me to, but when you're ready to jump in, just let me know. That's just rejoining on your left.
Car on the left.
On your left.
Clear on the left.
All clear?
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, taste that here.
Yeah, dirty air's not fun. Despite all the baffling, gap to P4 is now 9 seconds, so that's come down by 3 seconds since I told you before. Because that's their pace in clear air is 2 minutes in. So it should all group up by the end of your stint, unless people can clear them. Currently about 5-second gap between P5 and 6.
Thought the cross was a little bit too long there.
Yeah. Okay. No, mate, not at all. Not at all. BW space M or Motorsport. Let me know when you're ready and then I'll jump out. Okay. I'm out.
watching a replay from your stint, Sneaky, where the yellow Mustang is just doing everything he can to defend from the people behind. It's like ridiculous. Not ridiculous that he's defending, but just how similar it is.
Yeah.
I'm just here trying to leave a little bit of a gap. I know I can go quicker, but there's literally no point. Not going to get past the Lexus who's got double slipstream.
No, I think minus 30 kilos of ballast for a car that's already strongest in a straight line. Yeah.
Sure to select you slicker on the next straight. Tell me what I need to do with regarding the tires. I'm now, oh fuck, I'm now in a debate which is the fucking correct button before I turn the engine over again. Let me think.
Left and right.
Yeah.
Don't press X at any point. You don't need to confirm, you just need the sideways arrows when you're on the tyres.
No, because I still don't know which button it is to get the menu up. Fucking hell! I need to. Why am I stressing about it?
You've already done it to select slick, right?
No, I have not selected slick yet. That's the whole issue.
Yeah,
I've assigned it to yes. So it's left or right, and I need to think. I'm just going to do it on what feels best. Yes, got it. We're lucky.
Right, remember that now.
Yes, left hand side. I tell to you guys as well, the left button.
Okay.
You were a pit strat too, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Can you confirm?
Okay, yeah, wait, give me a little bit, because now I got the menu up. So what was it for the fronts? Copy. Yeah, it is. The rears were?
20.
Okay, copy. Everything set.
Yeah, it'll just be fuel closer to the time, but I think roughly adding 94, 95 would be about right.
Six. Oh.
Clear on the right.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, that was my fault. Yeah, I know.
Clear on the left.
The whole reason why I wanted to stay ahead of this guy at the beginning of my stint, because I knew this was going to happen, and now we lost all the connection to the cars in front. So fucking annoying. But this is exactly what happened on the last stint, so I don't think it will. Because they've been doing it now for the last 2 hours, this.
It'll happen at some point. Just hopefully I'm not when we're right behind and it takes us out as well.
It's like beating a Mustang and a Lexus in a straight line is impossible.
Yeah. I think they've both got negative ballast and they're both strong in a straight line already. We're absolutely killing them in the corners, which yeah, it's good for our tyre wear. Like they're having to work the tyres so much harder because where they're struggling is the corners. Because we just lose on the straights, but in the corners we're doing much better.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does make it difficult. I wasn't, you don't set up endurance setups with the thought that I need to do lots of overtaking, but this has been so close that having some straight line speed would be really useful. I think whatever setup we put on the Ferrari, we weren't going to be competing with them straight line speed there.
Yeah, 3 laps left.
Maybe 2, if we take. I wouldn't push an extra. I do.
What about pitting 1 lap earlier to try and see if we can get a little bit more of a gap, or is that useless?
I don't think it's going to work. Just when spec space isn't enough to do that. But just pit when you need to pit.
Okay.
If he's back, there's no harm in pitting 1 lap before you're out of fuel because we're still on the hour stints. I don't think we're going to jump them necessarily. It depends. If they keep battling like this, we might. Yeah, I'd say if Slick's back, hit. Not this lap, but next. Yeah. Because the fuel's quite tight for the other one anyway. So.
Yeah, that's what I would have liked to be doing. What the Lexus is doing.
Honestly ridiculous. It's crazy battling.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. One behind to decline from sector 2.
Yeah, you don't have the fuel for 2 laps, so now he's out of the way. And the fact that Slick's not back yet.
Yellow flag on. Slow car.
64. That's the Mustang. Ha.
There's the yellow Mustang.
Yep.
Accurately out of your hair. Well, 30 seconds stop go, so it's more than 1 minute, isn't it?
You sure we can make it?
It was 6.4 last time across the line, using 3.1 lap.
Yeah, 3.1 a lap. Yeah, 3.6. Okay.
Yeah, it's just drive.
We have preferred traction control flicker. Okay. ABS on 2. Okay. Hitting this lap.
It wouldn't have wanted to be much tighter on fuel, that's for sure. 0.2.
20 seconds. Now 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good luck.
Good luck, Slick.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Be careful on traffic on your outside. They're coming through the last corner now. You're good. 1 for position, 1 back marker. Try to get into your rhythm. Tires are holding on quite nicely throughout the whole stint. Dripping.
Yeah, I was absolutely drenched at the end of my stint.
No worries. He's also not particularly clean with the other one. Would have been better. Also the car behind you lost a little bit of time, so nothing to worry about. You're doing a good job braking in the tires and you're pulling away from the car behind. He's in a Mustang, so he's going to only get slower throughout the pace, so nothing to worry about. Just get into your rhythm and see what you can do. Sneaky, is there a possibility you can take over from me?
Sure.
Because then I'm going to have something to eat, and then afterwards I'm completely ready to do whatever is needed.
Okay, yeah, if you're happy to do that, then after I've done my next stint, I'll then head off to eat, so if you can
Yeah.
spot in
Then
second
yeah,
stint.
no problem whatsoever. Tell me when you're ready, then I will leave the lobby.
Yeah, ready when you are.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to leave. And I am out.
Wonderful. Oh,